It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Colton Wong will stand in. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This is skied out toward right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He swings and grounds it to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Tyler.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Calhoun going back, and this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. The 0-1 pitch. timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run blast off the bat of Matt Wieters as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez.
Jose.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazara's under it, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bader has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Here it comes now to Andrus. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Andrus stands at first with 1 out. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Up high in the air. DeYoung is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Road, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Bader moves over, and that's the 3rd out. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hit well towards the hole. Fielded by Odor. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder, Willie.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Bader moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Now here's the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Breaking ball called just a bit low. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Odor is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Road, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said, hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Guzman stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the belt, kicks and deals. Leiter in there for a base hit. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. Oh, and he misses it. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, the catcher.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, Matt Wieters. Hit in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Number 13.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now
let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Colton Wong now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I'll I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's gone 2 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Wong stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Gallo on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 11-0. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' 3rd, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
A base hit in his first trip. Liner toward right center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. This is hit high and deep out to left. Calhoun going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
No strike.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 11-9. Up next for the Rangers, number 15 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, cold strike, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. A double play ball to second. 4, 6.
That's an out.
But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base.
Now batting, second baseman, Rugner. Odor.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugner Odor. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Calhoun, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Carpenter. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Guzman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They trail. Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Wieters.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Mazzara looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And it's fouled away. Slow little grounder left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Bader.
Standing in, Harrison Bader. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. About in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Carpenter. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton.
Ready once again, Colton Wong. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball and he'll stick around. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe at full.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Chu at second with 2 down. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
the fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Brett Cecil enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Cecil's ready. Here's the 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 15.
Coming to the plate now, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now batting, the left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Luke Farrell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Matt Wieters will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
The batter, the right fielder.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hard on the ground towards short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Gallo is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Carpenter. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazzara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Jose Trevino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Giovanni Gallegos takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
St. Louis, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Odor, the runner at second with 1 away. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Outside.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs on 6 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
DeYoung.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. On the ground to the left side. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. What? At the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Nope. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 3-1, here it is. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there.
Now
Count
batting.
leverage, 2 strikes
Number
against the
15.
batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Number 15 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hit hard up the middle. The second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
Really?
Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Up
Nice
next for the
job
Rangers.
there.
Yeah, you've got to find a
second
way to pick
baseman.
your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front 12-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
As we take a look
Now
at the
batting.
replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Matt Wieters, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Jose Martinez. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on and RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader, as he puts it on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll see 8-9. Ready now, Ronald Guzman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's
And
off.
he lays off there 1-0. Miller has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Miller is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The batter, number 1.
Now in the box, Elvis Andrus. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's just 1 for 6. 0-1 the count. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. St. Louis scored a lucky 13 in this one. Jack Flaherty gets the W on the mound. Mike Minor allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.